Hello everybody, welcome back to another Forza Horizon 5 video. My name is Big Bill. How y'all doing today? As I am doing good, as today is Monday, April 11th, 2022. How are y'all doing today? As I am doing good. Hope y'all are having a wonderful start to your week. And I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, as today we are doing my top 5 modern muscle car um, review. Well, actually, this my no, my top 5. I guess you could say it's a review, or maybe it's like my personal top 5 of cars that I use. I do apologize about if it goes in or out of the car. I'm actually not moving the mouse. It's actually being charged right now, but now I am moving the mouse. But anyway, what happened was it's charging. The cord was pulling the mouse. But anyway, before we get off subject, here it is, a beautiful muscle car, especially here in America. The Generation 6 Corvette, the 2009 Corvette 01, one of my favorite Corvettes, one of my Corvettes I would love to own. It's definitely on my top 5 list. Let's go over it, shall we? Now, I know what you guys are thinking. I'm a Chevy guy. I know I'm not going to put Dodge number 1 or Ford number 1, but they are actually on the list. Um, and before we do go into my garage, I just want to show them all off because there's actually more in here than I thought because of it. And just to let you all know, we will be coming back to this screen because I do not have one of these cars. But anyway, we have the Vauxhall, which is European. We have the HSV, which is Holden. We got Ford right here. Then we got Dodge, and then we got Chevrolet and Cadillac. You know, very good cars, all indeed. Pretty much this top 5 is going to be performance, handling, in my opinion. Performance, handling, racing, pretty much, in my opinion, the best cars. And so we're going to go to number 5, which is number 5 on my list for handling, or I would say it's mainly for handling and power. Um, it's actually 2016 Cadillac CTSV sedan. Now, I've seen people use this car. I've seen people drift with this car. I've seen people turn it into a drag car. I've seen people do anything in power with a Cadillac, and especially on Forza Motorsport 7, I've seen this thing on a drag strip. I've seen this thing in road racing. I've seen this thing, pretty good. It's a pretty good looking car. It's a pretty nice four-door sedan. Um, really never thought Cadillac would actually be a muscle car. In my opinion, I thought this car when it came out was for luxury, but it's got that supercharged or naturally aspirated V8, 640 horsepower. That's a lot of power, especially for this car, and it's one of my favorites actually. I mean, I'm not really a Cadillac guy. I really don't want to own a Cadillac, but I have to say this is one of my favorite cars. The drive from Cadillac um, in this game and in Forza Motorsport 7. Now, I haven't driven this car in this game, so I don't know if they changed the handling or not, but it's definitely one of my favorite cars handling for a muscle car. So, number 4 on this list is actually a Chevy, and it is actually this guy, the 2009 Chevrolet Corvette 01. Um, the reason it's at number 4, it's yes, it's one of my favorite cars. Yes, it's one of my cars I would love to own in my life. The reason it's at number 4 though is because the handling could be a little bit better for this car. The power is there. The handling could be a little bit better. Not saying the Cadillac's handling's not as good, but it feels like throughout every Forza game, it feels like this car's handling, it's bad. I don't know why. It's one of my favorite cars to use. It's one of my favorite cars to mod and modify. And when I mean modify, I mean like, upgrade it, twin turbo it, all that good looking stuff. So, But anyway, it's definitely one of my favorite cars. Definitely one of my favorite muscle cars in the real world. And if the handling was just a little better, now it is a good drifting car, but you know. All right, so number 3 on my list is actually not in here. We actually have to go back to the auto show. Oh no, I do have it. I am so sorry. Never mind. Never mind. I am so sorry. Third place. I know you Ford guys can give me a hand. Third, actually beat one of my favorite cars. Is it 2020 Ford Mustang or Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500? Now you're probably thinking, okay, there's nothing better than this, except for two cars. This car was shown on the Grand Tour. Jeremy Clarkson or showed it off, I believe. You know, I was a fan of the older. I'm trying to think of the year, but I can't think of the year. But when they brought this body style out, I wasn't really a big fan of this body style because of that. They were trying to bring it back to old school look. I really didn't see old school in my opinion. But this car sounds nice. It handles good. It's powerful. Very powerful. And you can put plenty of power in this thing and still get down the road from A to B in a straight line. Now, of course, for me, this car, Ford, I really don't, I'm not a big fan of Ford, but if I had to pick Ford and Mustang, this would probably be it. A Shelby GT 500. One of my favorite cars, good looking car. Um, love the color. Any color on this car pops. Um, that's why it's so high on my list. You only think, oh, Ford, Ford GT, Ford Raptor. No, this car definitely tops them all. One of my favorite cars in the game, and yeah. All right, number 2 on my list. Now, I just want to make a shout out to Chevrolet. Yes, the Camaro ZL1 is on my list. Um, for power and handling, definitely. Um, it's definitely there. Um, so yeah. But second on my list is actually over here in Dodge, and that is Dodge SRT Viper 2013 Dodge SRT Viper GTS. Now, when you think of Dodge, you think of Vipers. You don't think of good handling. You don't think of good power, or you only think of is the main power. And to tell you the truth, that's what you get with this one: 640 horsepower, I believe 600 foot-pounds of torque. It's okay. The handling could be a little better. I mean, with the few upgrades you can do, it's not like the ACR or the other one that have in this game. That's just like this one. I think it's the ACR. In my opinion, this car is second. Good handling, all around good power. Probably for Dodge, it would probably be the Dodge Challenger Hellcat and probably the Demon Challenger. That would probably be below this for Dodge. The Dodge Charger Hellcat is a very good car too. So, it's an all around nice car. And for number 1 on my list, gotta go Chevrolet. Gotta go to modern. Gotta go to this guy, the 2015 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, 650 horsepower, 650 foot-pounds of torque. Now, of course, this guy, he doesn't have the power. This guy just does more power, but you know, he's there. Reason this guy is number 1: excellent handling, excellent power, excellent just everything. Gen 7, the Stingray's back. This was just after the 2009 Corvette Zero One. After that year came out, then they started bringing the Stingray back. I believe in 2011, 2011 or 2012, we saw the Stingray come out. It was this. It was a regular model, then the Grand Sport, and then the Z06, and then last but not least the ZR1, and then finally the C8, which is the mid-engine Corvette that everyone's been talking about and everyone's been owning and driving. This car, very good handling, very good power. Um, no arguments. I'm sorry, but this car is definitely on top of my list. I know if you guys are on Ford, obviously you guys can probably put the Mustang and Shelby probably above this thing, which no, it doesn't hurt my feelings. It's just my opinion. Um, am I a car salesman? No, absolutely not. But I just want to make, I just want to tell you guys my opinion, and that's why I do these top five lists. This is my opinion, and I'm just gonna go with that. In my opinion, this car is probably the best handling and probably the best power for both mixtures. Um, so obviously, first would be the Chevy Corvette Z06, second the Viper, third the 2020 Mustang Shelby GT500, fourth the Chevy Corvette Zero One, and fifth the Cadillac CTS-V sedan. Now, I am going to mention this real quick. Probably sixth place would probably be the Gen F GTS at 2014 HSV Gen F GTS. Seventh would probably be the 2013 Shelby GT 500. Eighth would probably be the Dodge Challenger Hellcat. I don't have that. Ninth would probably be or actually no, eighth would be the Camaro. Ninth would be the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, and then probably 10th the Ford Mustang GT, the 2003 model in this game. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for me today. Hope you all enjoyed the video. I am back to 2 videos a week, hopefully. So, anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you all for subscribing. We're getting closer and closer to 400 subscribers. I can't thank you all very much, or I can't thank you all as much as I can. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I'll see you guys in ATS, and yeah. All right, guys. Bye.